Okay, guys, so I have a 2018 Camaro today. Chevy Camaro. So I got this one. It's actually a, what's it called? It's actually a convertible, which I don't really like. I don't like the fact that it's the soft top. I think it makes it look kind of not as classy, or as, it looks cheap to me. But overall, I wanted to get it just so I could show you guys. I do like the keys, I have to say. They're pretty, I like this type of key. And it does have the, it has this little thing that we're gonna try out. I haven't used it yet, but it actually lifts the thing. If you click on this twice, it does open, but it doesn't fully open. So you have to lift it, and it's a little heavy. I'm not in love with the trunk. It's so small. Well, overall, this car is super small. Everything is small in this car, but if y'all can see, my luggage that I'm always carrying around is actually, it maybe fits two small ones, like two carry-ons. But other than that, there's no space in here. And then to drop and to close it, it's actually kind of heavy too. I do love that little color thing right there. I think that's cute. It does have the little button like most cars do. Nothing new with that. I do have to say, this is a small car. Like, it's low. So if you're very tall, I don't know how you're gonna get in this car or how you're gonna drive, because this car is tiny. So it is tiny. It is a push start. The push starts right here. You press it and it will start. It is, like I said, it's small. It is. I don't like the screen. It's kind of tilted down. So if you're like sitting here, you have to literally look down. It's not facing up. It's not straight. It's like slanted. So I don't like that. I'm not in love with the screen. There's nothing much on it. It's very simple. But hey, some people might like it. What I do like is the AC. So the AC, it's here. Obviously, it tells you what temperature it is. It has, what signs, and then the AC, and then that. But you control it with this, so that when you move it, it makes it hotter or it makes it colder. So just moving it, like twisting it, is what does that. And then here on this side, if you twist this, it's the fan, how much you want it to do it. So I think this is actually, I do enjoy this. It makes it look cute. It makes it look like a race car car. But it does have this little mode here, and if you click on it, I'll show you. If you press on it, it moves from tour to sports to snow and ice. I believe that if it's really cold, it will automatically move it to the snow or ice. Other than that, it's a small little car, dude. Like, I actually don't like it. I'm 5'4", and I feel small, and I feel like my head's gonna touch the ceiling. I don't love the mirror. It's like tiny, like super tiny, and there's like not even a flap on it, but it makes sense. And this is so small. It's like less than my palm. But because it's such a low car, if this was bigger, it would cover everything. I mean, you guys can see there's like not that much space. Same thing with this side. I mean, seats in the back, but I don't know who would be back there, because you would not have any leg space at all. I don't like that this little cover here, there's like no space either. Like I said, everything is super small in this car. So you press and hold it, it actually will do this all on its own. And there you have it. You have a convertible Camaro. Now I do have to say that I love how this looks as a convertible. One trick to it is that I realized right now, as I was trying to do it originally the first time and it was not working and it was not making it into a convertible, that in order for the automatic convertible to work, it actually has to, I'll show you, the trunk space is very limited. There's a flap down here, this, that needs to be secured. So where I had my luggage out there, obviously that's where the convertible top comes down. So your luggage, your cargo space for the trunk is limited to like this tiny little bit. So, and if it's not clicked on here, if this is not clicked on it, it actually will not work. So, let me show y'all. Once it's done like this, you can see the space in the back, how small of a space it is. But overall, it looks pretty cute. This would be a perfect little car for you to like drive around in, have some fun. But if you live in an area where it's really hot, don't know how that's gonna work out. So let's see if I press this button here, if it does it. Oh, you think I need to turn it on? And then I'm gonna go ahead and press it, see if it works. Yep, and it will automatically start opening it and closing down. Everything. And it will tell you up there that the folding top motion has been completed. Now I do have to say, oh, and then you have to obviously roll up your windows. This is not, it's a cute little car for a single person or just like, obviously not a family car. But I would give it 8.5 actually. It runs pretty smooth. It looks pretty sleek. 8.5. Thanks guys.